Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to review the ORLY Summer 2021 collection. It's made up of 6 polishes, and that's it. We're going to go over them, do live swatches, swatch pictures, and comparisons. I want to thank ORLY for sending me this collection for review. And as usual, please focus on the picture for color accuracy, whereas the video is more for formula application, for you guys to see how it self-levels, the opacity, the brush, etc. So let's get into it. First up, we have Plastic Jungle, and this is a gorgeous summery green. The formula, as you guys can see here, is very good, very smooth, and is super opaque in the first coat. Now, you do need a second one. Like, probably if I was gonna wear it, I wouldn't do a second one. But for swatches and things of that sort, you know, a second coat gives you a better overall, you know, wear. And it just makes it better. More opaque, more even, etc. Now let's take a look at some comparisons here, and as you guys can see, I didn't really have any duplicate, so just pause the video if you need to take a longer look at the comparisons, and you can do the same for every other comparison that's gonna come up. Next up, we have Neon Paradise, and this one is like a neon green, like a highlighter kind of green. It's a little bit more jelly than the previous one. As you can see here, it's a little bit more sheer, but it still has very good coverage, and it wasn't very streaky or anything. So, and then once I did the second coat, everything looked good. As you guys can see here, the picture is also at 2 coats, which is really not bad for a semi, jelly kind of neon. And then once again here, we have some comparisons. And remember, just pause the video if you need more time to take a look at them. Next up, we have Tangerine Dream. This is a really, really, really gorgeous orange for summer. It does not scream fall at all. I often say this, but usually for me, every time I see an orange, I think fall. And for them to not feel fall-y, they need to really be, either spring or summery or whatever it is, because they usually tend to lean fall for me. This one is definitely a summery orange, really good formula, really gorgeous polish overall. And here are some comparisons. Alright, next up we have Artificial Orange, and when I tell you guys that I have tried to film this voiceover for this specific polish at least 9 times, I'm not lying. It is so hard to describe it because it's called orange, artificial orange, but it screams coral to me. So that's all I want to say, and I don't know why it's been so hard for me to explain that, or attempt to explain that. It is beautiful, it is summery, it is corally, and that's it. You guys can see here in the live swatch. Now, when it comes to the comparisons, for example, temperature is rising, has a little bit more orange undertones that are not showing in this picture, but everything else is showing pretty good, so you guys can get an idea more or less of where Artificial Orange stands, in comparison. Alright, next up we have this color that I don't even know if I know how to read, so I won't, but you guys can read it. It's a really cute pink with purple undertones, and it's almost close to the colors that I've called in the past Pepto-Bismol, those types of pinks, but this one's a little too purple for that. This was really, really cute, beautiful for summer, beautiful for pedicures. The formula was good, as you guys can see here. And now let's go into some comparisons. There are some colors here that you guys are familiar with, so you really should be able to get an idea of where this one stands. Alright, last but not least, we have Synthetic Symphony, and this one is a definite summer polish. Usually, purples take me somewhere else that's not summer. They usually lean either too dusty and it takes me to fall, or they're too sweet and it takes me to spring. But this one's bright enough and summery enough that it definitely screams summer for me. I just said summer like 3 times in a row, but that's fine. Let's take a look at some comparisons here so you guys, again, have an idea where this one stands as compared to other somewhat, popular purples. Alright guys, that's it for this review. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite, and thanks again ORLY for sending this collection to me, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye!